Welcome back, Mech Warriors, to MechWarrior 5 Clans with Platinum X here. I'm going to go ahead and start the next mission. Hang on real quick. Let's make sure I got my research going. I do. Alright, let's get it on. Now, when you first get here, you start with Redemption. And then after Redemption, it goes to an Honest Fight. After Honest Fight, all four of these pop up. So we've got one that's a 355 drop. This one's a 375 drop. 340 drop, and a 365 drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in order of drop weight, because every two missions it seems like you level up and unlock a new mech, and unless you want to spend a lot of money buying mechs to like actually match the drop weight for these higher ones, I mean, it only makes sense to go in order of drop weight. So I'm going to go ahead with Combat Patrol.
While the Taisa Simmer and the bulk of the Ashin regulars have surrendered, we have reports that splinter forces affiliated with the regulars have joined up, with pockets of embittered planetary militia, unwilling to follow suit. They're intent on dragging this fight on as long as they can.
Foolish.
Be that as it may, we must pound these forces into submission. But we are currently in the dark on where these splinter forces and militia units are hiding, and who is supplying them. If we can find out who the party or parties are that are arming these upstarts, we can disrupt the supply chains and draw them out.
Do we know where to look?
I was provided a list of local defense contractors known to do business with the DCMS in the past. I passed it along to your watch for review.
Following up on the Demi-Presenter's intel, we have employed aerial surveillance probes to sweep every inch of the region these contractors operate out of to try and find targets of interest. Based on these sweeps, we have identified facilities across this region that could be utilized as makeshift logistics centers.
That is good news.
Cobalt, you will be dropped into the AO and investigate the suspected strongholds. Extract all intel you can find on these groups. If they are assisting in system partisans, bringing these companies to heel could choke out the malicious arms suppliers.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
And one thing I want to point out here, I've already finished this mission twice, but my mechs keep getting like tracked. Like I couldn't get everything repaired with max technician upgrade, and you can only put 5 technicians per mech when it comes to repair. So even with 5 technicians with maxed upgrade, I was still unable to get everything repaired. And I almost went on to the next mission. I was just going to buy another Timberwolf to make up for mine, being in repair. But what I'm trying to avoid is posting a video where I'm just constantly bitching and screaming and cussing because my pilots are acting so stupid. So I'm trying to maintain composure here and not be dropping F-bombs left and right. But basically, these pilots, they don't seem to be able to act individually. Like they hug your butthole. It's like a row of ducks. I mean, you can't stop without them, like a lot of times when I get into combat, I'll stop, start backing up and kind of maneuvering, and then here they come walking in front of me, and it's extremely annoying. And what I wanted to point out is this one right here has 3 LRM-20s. Why is he constantly in punching range of these mechs? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. These pilots do not have an actual workable AI that they can act independently. And issuing commands in this game is a completely different experience from mercenaries. It's extremely irritating. I'll go more into that when I touch the ground. But this guy right here has 3 LRM-20s. And yet he's constantly running up into short range distance. Same thing with this one. This one's got 2 LRM 20 Artemis. So these two mechs should always be hanging back launching missiles. But yet they're constantly hugging my butthole. And again, like these two, these two could be with me. I mean, these two would make sense to be closer to me. But again, not so close that I can't even back up without them crossing in front of me. Again, that they don't act independently. And it's just the way this game way you issue commands in this game. You can't stand there because you can't do anything else while you're issuing the commands. So to sit there and try to issue commands individually to them rather than just all of them at one time.
Condor 117, low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
It's really difficult.
Copy 17. LZ is clear of hostiles. Cleared to drop at your discretion.
Roger, our discretion. 17 out. Mechs deployed. 17 out.
We are proceeding to the marked point, Star Colonel. I will relay any findings.
F. AO scans are not detecting any operational fusion reactors. Could be the terrain again, or their forces are still shut down. Just be on guard.
Requesting we shift to a private comms channel, Star Commander.
Switched. What is on your mind, Ez?
This area is quiet as a tomb. You think they will offer up the info on who is feeding them the supplies without a fight? They're waiting for the right time to hit us.
So, these are paltry militia units. If they take us out, we are not worthy of calling ourselves smoke jaguars.
Yeah. We can handle anything these sewer rats throw at us.
Which is true. I've finished the mission twice. I'm just trying to do it without, taking so much damage. And at the same time, I don't want to post a video where I'm constantly cussing and screaming because my pilots are stupid. So again, I'm trying to create a more postable video here, okay? So, since I kind of know what's up, and the fact that he just pointed out that we're probably going to get ambushed, what I'm going to do is, and this is what I'm saying with commands, all you can do is use the left joystick, and then the right joystick commands that. So when I go to tell him to guard,
Repositioning.
well, it didn't go. I was afraid it would put it further forward. But what I want to do is,
Scan mode engaged.
all right. So Liam is a missile guy. So I'm going to tell him to guard right here. Naomi is a missile guy. I'm going to tell her to guard right here. Now these other two, Mia, form on me.
Moving to formation.
Ezra, form on me.
Scan mode engaged.
Oh, hang on. I didn't hit the checkpoint. Alright. So I'm going to keep them at distance, because if I don't, again, those are my missile mechs, and they'll literally be running up into melee range with these mechs.
Sensors are quiet, Star Commander.
Let's kick over this rock. See if it's hiding anything.
Picked up a signal. Looks like a data vault. Moving to scan.
Scanning.
Interfacing with the vault console.
Scan mode disengaged.
Done. Scan uploaded, Star Colonel.
Scan received. Reviewing it now.
Guys, my sensors are
Contact.
New hostile detected.
Counter!
I knew this was a trap.
At least we know we are in the right place.
I just told them all to attack that Phoenix Hawk. But those ones back there shooting missiles, watch, they're going to run all the way up in here.
Destroyed.
See? Boom, there's one of them right there. He's got 320 racks, and here he is all the way up here.
Mech destroyed.
All right, that went by, you know,
I'm
not
sending
too
you your
bad.
next target, Cobalt. The intel from that data vault contained routes for supply pickups. It appears our local contractor is distributing arms on behalf of Luthian Armor Works to aid the Courchevel militia.
Huh. No wonder they are trying to keep us away from here.
See what else you can find. We need to know where their supply pickups are taking place.
So basically what happened is the moment I told them all to attack the Phoenix Hawk, that broke those two guard commands where they were just standing there. They weren't even really moving around. They were just standing there. Of course, I mean, I guess they were attacking because the Phoenix Hawk went down pretty quick. But as soon as that Phoenix Hawk went down, both of those mechs that were over there run to my butthole. They didn't pick a new target and start launching missiles. They literally ran to my butthole as soon as that Phoenix Hawk went down. It's just extremely aggravating. It's hard to be like strategical, you know.
Militia air units. They have some firepower at their disposal.
When your pilots just are not acting like they should be. Again, those two mechs have long-range missiles.
They know we are here poking around.
You still think your bondsman can win the hearts and minds of these violent spheroids, Ez?
I do. Although I admit, it will be difficult. Especially with the specter of Ito still hanging over us.
It will be a lot easier for Yuichi to get through to them if we cut off their arms suppliers.
New target.
Detecting militia units. Up ahead.
They're not taking any chances.
New target.
Target eliminated.
Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I thought I saw a signal over here somewhere. So like I said, it's kind of hard to be strategical when it comes to mech, you know, setup. It's like either go all long range or all short range. they're like, because your pilots just, they're constantly hugging your butthole, and again, like trying to be in combat and issuing commands to them all, when this right here, when this is up, this is all you can do. And then again, you're trying to like tell this guy to attack your target, but then your target drops out of sight, and then it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I need an AI pilot, you know. I can't continuously during combat be issuing commands individually to these guys constantly. So here's another spot where I need to tell Liam to guard here. Tell Naomi to guard here.
Advancing position.
And then I'm gonna have to just not issue any more commands at this point. The other two should follow me in, and they should just be hanging back launching missiles.
Hostile detected. Allied. Destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Secured.
Yeah, that went by. That.
All
The first
these
time I did this.
independent weapon
Let me
suppliers.
let them talk.
No wonder the Innisphere is such a mess.
Engaged.
It is true. Multiple outfits with government backroom deals and hidden agendas.
Salvage.
You were just begging for trouble.
Marked for pickup.
Our way is cleaner. Everything under one banner. The clan controls all.
Disengaged.
Likely not enough profit in that model for these spheroids. Their greed has already set them back so far.
Now that went by good. The first time I did that, Ezra went down. Like that early in the mission, Ezra went down. And it might have been because I blasted him. Because once again, you know, when I do this in battle, maneuvering,
Heads up. Hostiles.
then they're hugging my butthole constantly, and he crossed in front of me.
New target. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
New target. Incoming missile.
Here, I'm shooting rocks over here. And they're hugging my butthole. I'm not seeing anything being fired at these things.
Engaging enemy.
Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Your path is clear, Star Commander.
Look at that. They're just like a row of ducks, man. They were just on my butt the entire time. And you can't even tell them like to go like. I can take control of his mech. Hold fire. Guard. Form. Form on me, that is. Add target to queue. So literally, so what? I'm supposed to stand here like a sitting duck, like going through targets, adding them to a queue? Like, this is something more for like a real-time strategy, which Mech Commander, I love Mech Commander 1 and 2 back in the day on the PC. I loved Mech Commander, but this is the type of shit for a Mech Commander type. But actually, I think there is, which I haven't used yet, this right here. I think, but again, like, I'm in the mech. This isn't Mech Commander. How can I just be standing here issuing commands unless this pauses? But this doesn't pause. Like, stuff on the ground is still moving around. Like, how can I go to this to like issue commands, which there's actually a trophy for? I think it says Battle Grid. I think is what it's called. I just this Mercenaries is so much better. Mercenaries is so much better than this. I mean, I'm enjoying the game, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying the game. It's just there's
I have eyes on
definitely
another base.
some
Jack
things
1.
that need worked out.
Conduct a scan now.
Definite improvement on the whole AI situation. So that these pilots actually... Oh, hey, look, there's a target. Let me open fire. And actually stop hugging my butthole and act like a mech warrior, you know what I mean? Like... Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I can't really tell them to move anywhere, but I guess if I could, if I like tell Mia here, well, see what I mean?
Got another.
Tell Ezra to... boom. Look, dude, it won't even let me tell him to... I'm trying to tell him to guard up there. And it won't even let me issue that command. I guess it was too far away. Mia, guard.
Deploying to coordinates.
Yeah, it was too far away. Like, that literally does not help. I was trying to tell her to go right there. Ezra, guard.
Positive on that.
Alright, cool. Naomi,
Copy.
guard.
Moving to coordinates.
Liam,
Hauling
guard.
out.
Mia, on me.
On your coordinates.
See, I'm looking pretty tarred up. I don't want to get anything blowed off because there's a repair bay right here. I'm trying not to get my own mech tore up here. Ezra, on
Moving
me.
to formation.
There's mechs that just literally pop out of nowhere right here. So where exactly do they come from?
Jaguar 1, I count 3 data vaults and offline repair bays.
Scan mode. Disengaged.
Leave no intel unaccounted for.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
Got it.
Eyes up, Cobalt 1. Hostiles incoming.
Scan.
They are not gonna make this easy.
Yes, they do literally just drop out of the sky right here.
Target. Destroyed. New hostile detected.
Ah, focusing on your target. Loud and clear.
Got an enemy mech.
Destroyed.
Alright. So I was able to, I mean, my mechs are still getting looking pretty tarred. Mia and Ezra took quite a bit of beating right there. But, like, I've already done this a few times. So it's like I knew what to expect.
Scan mode engaged.
No intel.
Scanning
They appear to be codes of some kind.
disengaged.
Enter them into the repair bays. Could use some repairs before we get back. This has been a slog.
And here come more
Codes uploaded.
enemies.
Repair bays are functional.
Alright.
Utilize
Yeah.
the repair bays while you can, Cobalt 1.
That one's
Keep
all
yourself
you.
intact out there.
Target eliminated.
Oh wait, no, Mia, back off, back
Follow
off.
you, Jaden.
I need Ezra in there. Ezra, that one's all you.
Star Commander.
Systems offline.
Enemy down.
Repairs complete.
Enemy terminated.
New target. Target destroyed.
Okay.
Move in. Cobalt, we are detecting multiple fusion cores activating in the proximity of your position.
Moving to investigate.
Target. Incoming missile.
Militia units sighted. Moving to engage.
Shred them all to pieces.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target destroyed. New target.
Engaging Star Commander's
The
target.
issue in commands like that, where telling him to attack everything, or I mean, telling all of them to attack,
New hostile detected.
Capturing hostile.
that's not that tough. But then they still like don't behave properly. Like they're still hugging my butthole now. The two missile launcher guys are literally running up.
Their machines do not measure
or none are left standing.
And when I told everybody to attack the target,
Marked for
the
pickup.
2 missile guys should have been hanging back launching missiles. But instead, they come running forward like they're short-range mechs.
Target eliminated.
Scanning salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. New target. Target destroyed.
Closing in. More hostiles dug in.
It appears we have squeezed this area for all we can. Now wipe out their remaining forces.
Ah!
Target. Target destroyed.
And they still haven't taken out that Wolverine, dude? What the fuck, man?
Missile.
That reactor's gonna blow.
Jeez.
Destroyed. New target.
On your target.
Good work. You got their reactor.
Target.
Focusing on your target, Star Commander.
Another Wolverine.
Missile. New target.
On the Star Commander's target.
Destroyed. New target.
Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck, man?
Area is clear. Looks like we took them past the last
Oh,
one.
now for once you're hanging back?
Sensor is clear, Cobalt 1. Now head to the extraction zone.
I told them
I
all
have
to attack
dispatched
that
a
crab.
dropship
It
to
should have
collect
went
it.
down within a few
Understood.
seconds after I told them all to
Advancing the
attack that
extraction
crab.
zone.
Then I took out 2 other mechs, and then had to turn around and take out the crab too.
Scan mode engaged.
So you know, when there's a mech on my tail chewing up my backside, oh well, then they decide not to, you know, hug my butthole and hang back. It's like, damn, man. All right, this right here is the last, and I'm chewed up as fuck right now. Of course, a lot of it might be on my backside. Trying to find a more. Alright, now last time too, what happened is,
Scan mode engaged.
you know, let me look around, make sure there's nothing else I've missed.
Scan mode
Alright,
disengaged.
now last time I told Leah and Naomi to hang back. They were out of missiles. So let me look and see what their missile situation is like. Out of missiles. Out of missiles. So, no point in telling him to hang back. Oh shit, this is a aerospace fighter.
Scan mode engaged.
Thing coming back. Okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody to guard
Weapons
that
hot.
location right there. I'm going to tell Mia, because she's the one, she's in worse condition than I am, to form
Following
on
your
me.
lead.
Now, there's one more drop ship coming in, and it's got some pretty serious mechs on it. So this right here is where I've been getting the shit blowed out of me.
Picking up an inbound ship. It is not one of ours.
Likely the militia's heavy hitters. I have no assets in the area to reinforce. You will have to face them alone.
Understood. Eyes up, everyone. We have a fight on our hands.
There's a battle master. I'm taking out that battle master real quick. Boom, got it.
Destroyed.
Fire commencing.
Hey, look at me, asshole. Boom, perfect.
On the Star Commander's target.
Enemy mechs eliminated.
All right. Much
Nothing
better.
on sensors. Jack.
Much better.
All militia forces are dead.
But again, I've done this already a couple of times. Knew what to expect. Knew how to plan ahead. Oh, brother. What a mess of a mission. And Ezra, wait, yeah, that's Ezra. Still got his arms blowed off. But this is much better than my previous attempts. So that went by much better. But I mean, you could kind of already, I mean, you could see what I was talking about the way these pilots behave. I don't know how quickly Liam and Naomi ran out of ammo as far as running out of missiles. We'll look at the mech bay here in just a second and see exactly how many tons of ammo I've got on there. But, yeah, anyway. All right, Emily Wimmer. These inferior militia must be shaken in fear. They now know they are no match for us on the battlefield. We must keep reinforcing that message. It is time to clamp down on their necks and squeeze the fight and life out of them. All right, went up to level 11. That's going to unlock my first assault mech, the Gargoyle. Well, at least Ezra, he got his arms blowed off, but he got gold damage. So he earned his arms getting blown off, right? Everybody else had silver damage. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, we do not need mech components. We need weapons. Actually, all right, hang on now. That's fine, fuck it. 5.5 million Karinsky's, 800 merits, Gargoyle unlocked, Tiger pattern unlocked. All right, well, hang on, let's go back. Before you go anything else, go to notifications. There's an unread notifications message in the top right corner. So we've unlocked the Gargoyle, which is a very odd assault mech, but anyway, we'll get into that in just a second. Researched all of these pulse. Let's unlock this chassis. So your first unlock costs merits. You're buying it with merits. You do get one mech with your merits. Unlocked. Any additional Gargoyle is going to cost me over 5 million Karinsky's. And that will not be happening. Well, actually, there's some variants of this Gargoyle that are not too shabby, but the prime loadout of the Gargoyle is like shit. 2 LBX-5s, a small laser, and 2 6-racks. We're going to put that on Naomi. Hang on just a second. Yeah, we'll put that on Naomi. And that puts my drop weight at 355, which I believe is perfect for the next mission. So combat patrol is complete. That brings us over to pin down, 355 drop. Yes, I'm at 355, so that was perfect. All right, now let's take a look at this gargoyle. Now what I'm going to do is go back over here to this Mad Dog, because basically everybody, the lightest mech I have in my arsenal, right, or in my, that I've got assigned, I guess is the word to use, is 65 tons. So the Mad Dog is only 60 tons. Again, don't really need to necessarily keep the loadout, so I'm going to go to modify mech, edit loadout, and I'm going to strip it. Save. Now I do kind of like, I just want to point out before I put the Mad Dog behind me here, doesn't it look like a face with the little 2 eyes with the little like frowny looking face on that? So it's an interesting paint job for the Mad Dog. But anyway, all right. So here we are looking at the gargoyle. But talking about paint jobs, if I could stop hitting the wrong button, I think this this is one of the Jaguar. You have to unlock it through milestones. But notice the cat's eyes on the shoulders. I think that looks pretty wicked. And even all the little missiles in the chest look like, little whiskers, right? I think that's a perfect paint job for that mech. As well as the Summoner. I mean, that just so fits the name Summoner. I mean, that's just so perfect. Love it. I don't know about... Okay, modify. There, now I can rotate. This one looks, of all the paint jobs, this one probably looks the best on this mech. The Buccaneer, looks like a clown. If I change the color scheme, that might look alright. Actually, Mountain Lion, if I change the color, the Mountain Lion might not look bad on that mech. Actually, I like the Raider paint job. It's mostly white, but even that look. Actually, this is probably the best look. This mech wears this better than any other mech I've seen so far. So I could change the color scheme on this one and might, that actually looks like a legit paint job. But see, the eyes, the cat's eyes on this one are on the side, so I don't really care for that. That's the original Jaguar paint. Here's our new Tiger. Irvin, Woodland, which that was my variant. It saves your variants on your paint job. I changed the color scheme for the camo. So it saved it. So I might play around with changing the color scheme on that. That could be cool. But I'm going to go ahead and just stick with that. It's not. There's the. Please stop doing that. All right, so there's that modified camo right there. All right, so let's get into the gargoyle here. Modify loadout. We have no experience with this mech yet, so I can't change anything other than the paint job, which the Franken paint job looks... The skull looks kind of like Like maybe that's why you're a skeleton, because your head was crammed into your chest. You know what I mean? So it looks a little jacked up, but you know, it's not too terribly bad. Again, this makes he looks like a clown. Killer clowns from outer space because he's got skulls on his leg. The cat's eyes are on his knee, above his kneecaps. So yeah. Oh, look, it's got more cat's eyes on the sides of the head. All right. But so there's no we can't unlock any variants. But some of these variants do look, you know, decent. But this Prime variant, I'm not at all happy with. But so we can definitely go in here and make some changes. LB5X and a 6 rack. Well, Naomi is a missile person. So if I go ahead and remove that, I could then pop an LRM-20 here. That LBX-5 weighs 7 tons. All right, so going back to 220 racks with her. Now, if you look at the tonnage, I only have 7 tons remaining. So and this is a small laser, like really? You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? So these are gonna go machine guns. All right, now I've already posted a Mech Lab guide to go over all this stuff, and I'm gonna point out I've got 6 half-ton ammo machine gun. I've got 0 full-ton machine, so I'm gonna have to buy a full-ton here. So that's that green price tag, and it shows you how many Kerinskys it's gonna cost. But that times 6 in the bottom left corner there means I have 6 half-ton machine gun ammos already in stock or in my inventory. Actually, though, I'll tell you what, I really don't need. I'm gonna go ahead and use this half-ton and not buy that full-ton, because over here, put the machine gun. I'm gonna put the other half-ton over here. So that way I've got a full ton of machine gun ammo. And LRMs. LRM. I've got, wow. I had a shitload of LRM ammo. Because I just stripped the Mad Dog. Plus I already had some in stock, I suppose. So I've got plenty of LRM ammo. I'm not going to have to buy anymore. Now notice, this is what's jacked up on the gargoyle. Look at the armor on the arms. Armor 64? That's more than the legs. The legs only have 48. Hell, that's almost as much as the front of the center torso. Front of the center torso is 67. But then the head's only got 18? And there's no open slot to increase that armor? I'm not a fan of this gargoyle. This gargoyle is shit. I mean, even look at all the variants. Every one of these variants, there are 0 slots available, and the armor on the head is shit. Even the structure and the armor together, it was a total of 33. That's crap. All right, so I've got 4 tons remaining for the center torso, which allows for a ER large. However, I have no heat sinks. So, now I normally would put all this ammo in the torso, because normally the torso should have more armor than the arm, but in this particular case, that's not so. And if the torso goes, the arm goes with it. So what sense does it make to have so much armor in the arm? More so than the torso? So I'm just going to leave the ammo in the arm. You know what I mean? It's like, geez. Alright, if I go a medium pulse laser, that's 2 tons. But I really won't need heat sinks. Those two LRM-20s shouldn't be running that much heat. I mean, they do. But... oh, down here. Heat is... where's heat? 5.4. 5.4 on the heat for each one. And I've got 2 of them. So yeah, I definitely should probably go a couple of heat sinks. Even the torsos have as much armor as the legs. Well, if I ever run into a gargoyle, I know to either take out the legs or go for the head. Of course, I would go for the head anyway, but... Like, I mean, it was just... this would be such a quick kill, like, taking its head off. And if it's one of those mechs that it just... even though you're clearly targeted on the head and it's hitting the head, it goes to the center torso. You just take out the legs. Alright, so a couple of double heat sinks, and we're going to throw a pulse laser in here. Let's see if there's any... Alright, right there. That's much better. 2 singles instead of 1 2-slot. A single 2-slot versus 2 single slot. So I'll switch. So that'll be the first first variant that I unlock with this mech, probably. That way I can get 2 pulse lasers in the chest. And what variant was that? The D variant? 2 double heat, so 4 total double heat sinks with a targeting computer, 2 ER large, and 2 medium pulse, 3 medium pulse, and an ER small. Well, I'll definitely get rid of the targeting computer, put 2 medium pulse in the center torso. And what's the weight on that? Well, I can't really look at it from here. I'll have to go back over here. Targeting computer. What was it, a 3? That's 3 tons. Yeah, it was a 3. So that's 3 tons. So instead of medium pulse, well, it'd be 4 medium pulse and keep the 2 ER large lasers. I was trying to figure out a way to do all pulse. But that would be 4 more tons to swap the ER large lasers to large pulse. And that ER small is probably only half a ton. So I guess that'll just have to... But if I went 2 large pulse and 4 ER mediums, that actually might work better. Anyway, that's for future reference. Alright, so this thing is set, ready to go. Didn't have to pay anything. I already had everything in stock that I put on it. But yeah, since Naomi's in that thing, it's better to go 20 racks. And she really doesn't have, she got machine guns and pulse lasers for close range combat, but should have plenty of ammo. What, 6 tons of LRM ammo? And can this thing even punch? Yes, it could. Both arms can punch. I think. No? They can't? No, they can't. Alright, so yeah, anyway. It is what it is, right? Alright, well that's that for this episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You know you like it. And even if you don't subscribe, you can still visit the channel, visit the playlist, look at all the different games I've got platinum trophy guides and walkthroughs posted for. And I'll see you next time.